Yes, I spoil my baby. I spoil all my babies. Hello, my peeps. I got a beamer in my lap right down here. Was trying to fix my camera, and he was like, "I need to come up here, Mama." And then he laid here. Now I can't reach my camera. I don't think I can reach my coffee. It's been a week. Let me tell you, it has been a week. I am mentally exhausted from work, but I'm finally all caught up from being on FMLA for 3 months. Been using my hand a lot in typing, so it gets, by the end of the day, it's really sore, but both the surgeon and my occupational therapist slash physical therapist, OT slash PT, said I need to use it. So I use it. Speaking of the OTPT, I went to see her Thursday. Was it Thursday? Wednesday? I don't know. Sometime this last week I saw her for my evaluation. She said she was shocked at how much I could move my hand. She said there's people that come in for physical therapy and they can't move it at all. And so she was extremely happy with the movement of my hand and what I've been doing on my own to get rid of the swelling and get movement in my hand. Of course, me, I'm like, I can't use my hand anymore. Boom. But she was like, by the time I left there, I was like walking on a cloud. I was like, yay. But yeah, I'm going to be going to physical therapy 3 days a week. She said I'm doing good so far. She's got me doing some home exercises. I don't have a whole lot to say today. I'm just like, I woke up not too long ago. I haven't had my first sip of coffee, let alone my first cup of coffee. And now this man here, let me have my arm back at least, buddy, so I can get my coffee. Hopefully not spill it. Oh, please don't move. Please don't move. Please don't move. Mr. Man, you want to up or do you want down? You want to talk in the mic? You want to say hi to everybody? So I'm going to hide my head behind the mic, Mama. Oh, now you let your head back down. Really? Dude, I want to get a sip of coffee. Can I have some coffee? This is what I deal with every single day. A puppers in my lap. Seems like my camera is recording fuzzy. I wonder if I can clean that up with my editing. I don't know why. Maybe, is it the lighting? My pretty boy. If I could reach my remote, I would see. I wonder if it's my lighting. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Hi, sweetie. I don't think that's any better. I don't know. We'll leave it at that. It's bright, though. Oh. After I got off work yesterday, I ran over to my son's house and helped him. Oh, his yard. His yard is overgrown, and it is daunting. And I understand why he doesn't have it done yet, because it's like, oh my God, there's so much to do. The grass is so tall. The trees are so thick with underbrush and, of course, the dead limbs. And he's got to take down dilapidated buildings. And there's so much stuff in the yard. The previous person who lived in it was, well, what I call a hoarder. And that person passed away, not in the house, but they passed away. But it's just so daunting. So I went over there and he walked me through the property, and I'm like, oh my God, I was getting overwhelmed, and I was understanding how he's feeling so overwhelmed because of everything that needs to be done, not only to the house, but the yard itself. So I helped him get the front part of the property somewhat cleaned up, and then we mowed. It used to be pasture land. So it's not like, the grass isn't like your normal yard grass. It's not like my yard. It's prairie. So it's hard. Not only is it hard to cut, but it's going to be a long while before he wants to keep the prairie grass. He just wants to have like other grass in there. It's going to be nice when it's all done, though. He's going to come over here today and help me with my yard and reconfiguring my fire pit. My yard might be done by the time he gets here, because I usually start pretty early. And it shouldn't take me long to get my yard done, but I definitely need the help with the fire pit. Went to Orshon's yesterday. Orshon's Farm and Ranch? I think it's Farm and Ranch. It's like a Tractor Supply place, but it's more like a locally owned thing instead of a nationwide thing. But anyway, they had a grill top there. Just a couple different shapes, just to put on, replace your grill, But that's what I'm going to plan on using, putting on top of my fire pit, so I can actually cook out there. I don't have to buy an actual grill. I can just do it out there on the fire pit. That's my plan. Once I get the fire pit done and we get a decent weekend, I'm going to, I can go ahead and, all right, once my fire pit is done, I'm going to empty the shed and get everything that's in the shed in the house, because I now have storage in the house. Come on, camera. I saw you unfocused. Now I'm going to tear the shed down. It's a metal shed, starting to get holes in it from the metal rusting. So I'm going to just tear that apart. Use salvage what metal I can on there, which there's a lot of it I can salvage, and then build a kind of like a lean-to shelter type thing for my firewood. And my firewood right now is probably 6 feet away from my fire pit. I don't really like it that close, so I'm going to move it to the back of the property. Yeah, it's going to be further away from the fire pit, but I don't want like hot embers from the fire pit to accidentally go into the stack of wood and get the wood on fire. Then I'd have to call the fire department. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Come on, focus. Might have to break down and buy a. Well, this is a decent camera, though, for my computer. Pretty boy. I hear him snoring. The mic isn't picking it up, though. I had to look down there to see if it was, but no, it's not picking it up. But yeah, I might incorporate help from family to do the tear the shed down. It might be a little too daunting for me, so I might incorporate my family to come over, and we work on the shed, and then we cook on the fire pit. I gotta sharpen my axe too. Probably get my chainsaw out, cut some of the logs a little smaller, get my axe sharpened, or go get a thing to sharpen my axe. That way I can make them smaller. A lot of it should be, well, I should say most of it should be fire pit size already, because a lot to most of it I picked up from a lady was giving it. No, I gave her $100 for it. It was a truckload. It was a truckload of firewood. That Dodge I have, or my son has now, there's an 8-foot bed. That bed was full, and it was probably 6 inches over the top of it. I mean, $100, that was a lot of wood I picked up. I bet you I got over 700 pounds of wood back there. I gotta get it. Gotta start burning it. So I gotta get that fire pit the way I want it. And then, hi, sweetheart. I love you. I love you. You're my precious boy. You're my precious boy. Yes, you are. That's my sweetie. He is so lovey-dovey to anybody. My son came over yesterday, and he leaped up in his lap, and he's like, oh, just doing the hugs. When he hugs you, he puts his head all up in here, and he leans in you. And, oh, he just makes you so happy. He loves people. So I got to get his last set of puppy shots. I think I might call up Dog and see if I can go up there and get it done with them. And then he can go out in public. And I'll take him to places like Petco and Home Depot and Tractor Supply and Orson's and all the places that allow doggies. Oh. He's my precious boy here. See, I'm your handicapped boy, Mama. Oh, the sun. I can see the sun is rising. It's getting the light out. Been on here 13 minutes. Haven't said a whole lot. I need to, when I get off of here and start rendering this video and stuff, I'm going to go over there. No, I had it right the first time. Over there. All I gotta do, I need to stop looking at my camera. I need to just start doing this. Over there. I have all my equipment, recording equipment. I gotta get batteries charged up. Because I think I'm gonna record doing my fire pit. Hopefully, last time I tried doing that, I got like partial footage of doing projects last summer, but oh, pardon me. Ooh, I got to bleep that one out. But my ding dong equipment kept shutting down, and I know it's because it kept getting overheated. So I got to figure out how to get it set up, because I only have my backyard doesn't have shade until about, I want to say noon, when the sun is at its highest point, because I got the pecan tree on the the west side of my backyard. And when the sun gets up at like highest point, it starts to hit that tree, and then the shade starts to move across. By 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then of course there's trees. My neighbor has trees, and then there's trees on the property behind me. So by 3 or 4 o'clock, a lot of my backyard is shaded. It's just at morning time. It gets hot, especially in the summer. I don't like it when he does this, because as soon as he gets settled, that's when I have to go to the bathroom. Isn't that always the way it goes? Anyway, I just want to give you an update on my hand. My hand is doing really good. They want me to start using it more. I don't have to wear the brace unless if I'm doing stuff that I need the extra support, like mowing my yard or doing a fire pit. I'm getting my, tomorrow I'm going to get my sewing area in the other room. I'm getting it all set up. I'm going to start sewing, I'm going to start making my own clothes because I do not like, except jeans. I might go ahead and still buy my jeans because I like my Lees and my Levi's and my Wranglers. But all my other stuff I'm going to start making because the cost of clothing is ridiculous. It is absolutely nuts. Even the clearance racks are, to me, expensive. I just must be cheap or something. If it's free, then I'm all for it. But I don't like to spend a lot of money on clothes. I'll spend a lot of money on my boots now. But even in my tennis shoes, I'll spend some decent money on tennis shoes. But I don't like to spend money on clothing. I'm cheap, I guess. I don't like to go to a hair salon because all I want is like just trim the bottom of my hair. You know, I got long hair. I love my long hair. Just trim the bottom of it, get rid of the dead ends. I don't need to be charged $20, $30, $40, $50 for you to do that. It's stupid. I trim my own hair. Is it perfect? No. Is it free? Yes, it is. Free? It's for me. I'm cheap. It just irritates me that I'm making payments on that car out there. And I bought it used, so it already lost its new value. When you drive a new car off the lot, you might as well knock. Depending on the car, it can be $5,000 to $30,000 depending on the car. Just the value just irritates me that I'm making a car payment, but I had to. I know I had the truck, but I don't need a truck right now, and it just wasn't. It wasn't a smart thing to have anyway. I'll get a truck again because I'm going to be on my property and I'll probably need it. But until then, I got a car. Mama Bear is going to get on out of here because I've been talking nonsense forever. Like, subscribe to my channel. I know I got boring videos, talking videos, but I'm going to have a lot of those because I do video logs. I'm getting into doing other things. I still don't have the Adventures of Beamer started yet. I'm kind of waiting until I do the vet thing, get his for the evaluation on his leg and stuff. But I do have shorts of him. I do have shorter videos of him. But then I'm going to be doing crafts and stuff. So I'm slowly getting into it, guys. I'm slowly getting into it. This is a new venue for me. I'm not a social butterfly, so getting in front of a camera is hard. It's getting easier the more I'm doing it, but there's days when I'm just like, I don't want to get in front of the camera. I just can't do it. So I won't do it. Maybe some of y'all out there like that. Anyway, like, subscribe, do all that good jazz. It helps my channel grow. I don't know what my blue healer's getting into. But I just heard something in there. Oh, she got a toy. I do want to grow my channel because I'm retiring in 5 years, and I want this channel to be looking pretty good and making me some retirement money because I can't depend on Social Security. I am aggressively saving for my retirement because, like I said, I can't depend on Social Security, so can't depend on Medicare and crap either, so I'm also saving to buy insurance. Anyway, you know them little buttons down there like subscribe, comment. Mama Bear's gonna get on out of here because I'm just rambling. That's all I'm doing is rambling. We'll see you later. Live fierce, be happy, stay safe. And my dog is bouncing a ball around back there. And he's going nuts. He's like, I hear a ball, Mama. I'm gonna go. Bye.